Well.
This fool. He doesn't sound like that. He sounds like this. Whoa.
Well. How about now, Benson? Whoa.
But the hose. Oh, what? It's
It's too hard to get the hose now?
Or like that one TikTok guy who's like, after this, I don't want to hear no more Mordecai, you're fired.
Oh, yeah. And that motherfucker sounds
He
exactly,
sounds exactly
like him.
like
He's
that.
just doing like a regular ass video and it's like
Hey.
replying to a comment like, please let me hear Mordecai, you're fired. And it's like, all right, guys, after this one, no more Mordecai, no more Rigby. And he sounds exactly like
sounds
fucking
just like
Benson.
You gotta spray him. He's look at him.
Hey,
You gotta spray him.
Damn. You ran that motherfucker off the block.
They gotta learn for real.
I
Stop
mean,
fucking
him
my
in
shit.
particular.
Oh God,
He's a little feisty, man. Like,
it's because he's a baby and then fucking these
Yeah.
motherfuckers be teaching him. Look, I had to
little baby.
fucking here on the corner of the couch. I had to like put tape on that shit because even though they can't scratch the suede, you see how like all the stitchings are out. They
Yeah.
be scratching at the stitchings in the corners.
Oh,
like,
it be
they
coming
used to
out.
scratch
Oh,
the
okay,
old
right.
couch.
No
Bing.
man.
Almost killed him for real.
2K
I almost
couch
had
too?
3 cat pelts. What?
2K couch too.
How much
What?
is this?
2K couch.
Oh yeah, 2K. Yep.
Is this a 2K?
2K couch.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn, them motherfuckers would have been 3 cat pelts for real.
Exactly. I was finna have a hat,
I mean,
little scarf,
a little
maybe
go to
some
the
socks,
butcher and
some
sell it for
boots,
real.
maybe.
some ankle warmers. That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
what I can make
Yeah.
out of the little one.
Damn, he hurt him.
Shit, he really fucking did hurt him.
I mean, that's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
But shit.
Anyways, welcome
Yeah, I
back
was just
to
about
the
to say.
Skeleton Rap. Let me see where the fuck. Okay, checking on our levels and shit just to see if we're
Cool.
good.
Well, shit, yeah, welcome back. You already know the motherfucking deal.
Yes, sir.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Ever,
And I'm Gustavo.
and thank you for fucking tuning in once again. We love to have y'all. You already fucking
I mean,
know.
you already know the motherfucking business.
Shit, what the fuck is he doing?
He's going crazy on the house,
He is
man.
going fucking crazy in the house. They're about to fucking wreck that shit. But
I mean,
shit. Before we fucking start, let us know how your week has been. Let us know down
I
in the
mean,
comments.
straight up,
shit.
bro. Look,
What you been up to?
let us know how last week went for you, and let us know how you're starting
Oh
this
God,
week.
shit,
up,
we
you
might
know?
even read some on the podcast next episode.
me.
So,
Yeah, please, man. Like, we like the interactions a lot. You feel
oh
me?
God,
That-
you know what's crazy? Speaking of like interactions and shit, we've started getting like a little bit of traction on SoundCloud.
No
Real
way.
talk?
Yeah, like because that's what we use to like upload it to all the other platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it's kind of just there for shits and giggles. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
nobody uses SoundCloud.
Yeah,
But
You'd be
but like I
surprised.
got a notification and it was like you have 27 plays on SoundCloud in this last week and I was like what the fuck?
Holy shit. That's
I
like pretty
guess.
good.
And it's like spread out evenly. It was like 2 or 3, but like spread out through like 10 episodes or some shit like that. So motherfuckers are picking it up on SoundCloud, I guess.
Hmm.
Big shout out to all my SoundCloud listeners.
Yeah,
shit.
that's crazy.
That shit is fucking
Holy
bananas.
shit.
But yeah, shit up here we got written sexualizing artists.
Yeah.
So you were trying to bring this up last time, no, Gustavo? What
Yeah,
was-
a while back. It was a while back. I saw it when it was like maybe the episode before or after we talked about Young Gravy.
Mhm.
I
Oh.
saw a TikTok of
Oh, we mentioned like
A video of
yeah,
him,
that, the
like,
fucking video of him giving
Yeah.
back shots. Yeah.
yeah, and then after like I went home, maybe like a couple days after, I saw this video of this girl that was like she was saying like after seeing like the response to the video on Twitter, like I think it's like mad fucking weird how
How they be
all the-
sexualizing
yeah, like-
male artists.
yeah, and then I was like, lucky she's kind of right, but like I don't know. That's kind of like what everybody does.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
it happens with female artists
Yeah, it
just
does
as
the
much.
same
But
thing.
but one thing that really brought it to perspective for me was recently I saw this TikTok of this guy and he was like, and he was saying like about how he was going through the same shit. Like
Mhm.
girls would just like text him some like horny ass shit
What
like
the
in
fuck?
the DMs and shit. And he'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you're weird. And he'd like message him back and be like, bitch, ain't you got a boyfriend? And he was like, and I think that's fucking weird because it's like, I just be making videos on this shit. Like, I'm not even famous or nothing. But all these like females like just throw shit in my inbox because I don't exist to them, you know? Like, I'm just an object. And it's like, oh, he's never going to reply. And he was like, shit, if I had a girl and she did this shit, like, I'd consider that cheating because it's like, you're
I
still
mean, yeah.
giving attention to another man.
yeah.
But it's like, but because they
Sexually
like have
charged attention.
that
you feel me?
exactly, and because they have that like disconnect of like, oh, he's too famous, I'm never gonna meet him, then
Oh, hell
all of
no.
a sudden it's okay, like that's some
Oh,
fucking bullshit, you
hell
know?
No. Got me fucked up.
Yeah, for real, fuck
So,
that.
so what do you think about like your partner having like a celebrity crush?
I think like it's okay to have like a crush or something like that. You know, like it's one thing to be like, oh, haha, especially if it's like how do I say this? Like in expression only. You know how it's like, oh, that's like my favorite celebrity. Like I like seeing him in movies and shit or whatever. But it's another thing to like put effort behind that. You know, so it's like if it's harmless, if it's like, oh yeah, like you know they're fucking famous.
That's literally what I was just about to say.
Cool.
Yeah,
but if like you're out here like sending them happy birthday texts or some shit, then it's like, no, get the fuck out of here. You know?
To Braun and Drake and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real, I think it's some bullshit. Like I thought you were gonna mention this just now, but I think a lot of fucking females do have a habit of doing this. I remember I had an ex-girlfriend that would fucking
send Drake happy birthday texts.
Nah, bro, I forgot who the fuck it even was, bro. But it was just some celebrity motherfucker, you know. And like, it's one thing to be like, yeah, I like seeing shit, just like you're saying. It's another thing to be like, yo, this motherfucker, like, I'm to die for this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, I'm like right here.
To hit them up and be like, let me suck your dick, like that's fucking
weird. Yeah, but like, still, it's like it doesn't even have to go that far. I think just like. When they think so highly of them that they don't even give a fuck about like what you think, like in the presence of like
the insane
like,
meat riders.
Yeah. But like they're in the presence of you and they're like, damn, look at this video that I just saw of this motherfucker that I think so highly of. It's like that's my celebrity crush. Like damn, like oh, like I would to die for this motherfucker. You know, like
I get what you mean. Yeah,
like,
that's also weird.
Like it doesn't have to be sexually charged, but it can be like romantically, you know, incentive. And I think that's some fucking bullshit. I hate that shit. I think a lot of girls get away with doing that shit.
I've seen bitches do that shit on Facebook all
the
time.
Yeah, on God. And then your man can say some shit, and then you're like, you're jealous. Let's like shut the fuck up. Like, no, bro. What if I was like, yo, you know, Jennifer Lopez is still the shit, man. You know, Megan Fox. Damn, I remember back in the 2000s, she was the shit, bro. I used to fucking jerk off to her. Like,
yeah, no, like it's one thing to have that, like, oh yeah, like she's good looking or they're good looking, but if you have like this insane like infatuation with the person that it like gets in the way of your relationship, that's another thing. You know? And then one thing to be like, oh yeah, like we're together, like I'm not gonna like cheat or nothing, like there's obviously that expectation, but then it's like, oh, like this is a healthy joke, or like this is just a healthy way of expressing feelings.
I think that's a good what's the word?
Some bitches to be taking that shit far, like with their like e-boys and shit.
Oh
like,
fuck yeah, bro! I hate that shit. But like I think that's a good I can't think of the word. Just a saying, all right?
Yeah.
A healthy joke, man. I think a lot of people need to pick that shit up. And if you have somebody that you're in a relationship with, you need to introduce them to this concept. There you go, concept of a healthy joke. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because a lot of people think that it's funny, like to be like, yeah, like other motherfuckers or you know, whatever it might be. You feel me?
Some bitches take the joke too far.
Yeah. Like, you know, it's one thing to accuse you of cheating and shit and be like, yeah, you must fuck with other bitches. It's like, well, you know. There's nothing really wrong because I could always like testify against that shit, you know. Mm-hmm. But like if she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck with other motherfuckers, like it's like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, and I feel like a lot of females be doing that shit. I need to stray away from the word bitches, but yeah, a lot of females be doing that shit because I don't know, they think it's okay to just like make their significant other feel bad. You feel me? Mm-hmm. About like. Because you may not think it happens, but them people take that stuff to heart. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like it comes down to like communication and shit. Because like, you know, like that motherfucker's not gonna read your mind.
Yeah.
And like vice versa either. So it's like if him liking women's pictures on Instagram really bothers you, like he's not just gonna magically pick up on that shit. And if like if she's like your girlfriend or something is like actively saying this shit in front of you and it bothers you and you don't say shit, like she's gonna continue. You know, like she's not gonna know there's anything wrong. So like and there has to be this avenue of like communication, like yo, that shit's pushing it, or like, oh, that's okay, you know, like whatever.
Well, and then if you're listening to this right now and you think you're fearful of saying something towards your significant other in fear of something happening, well, let me tell you, if you think that something like that over communication is gonna make your relationship crumble, then at some point in the relationship it was gonna crumble, right?
Yeah.
So you know, either jump the gun and do it or don't. You know, if you have that fear of doing so, I think that's a bad, you know, setup for a relationship.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of a lesson I had to learn. Like,
Yeah, I didn't
That's
want to
kinda
bring
weird.
it up, but yeah, exactly.
yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Like, it is something that I had to
Because
learn.
like
Good-
if
well-
it's not
well,
gonna
give me a
work
little
from you
insight,
just like
yeah.
asking like for shit respectfully, like it's not gonna work.
I mean,
at
shit, I
all.
don't mind bringing it up.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm tripping. It just came back to me. It's been a cool little minute, but yeah, no, yeah, that's facts. Cause it's like, yeah, be respectful about it, but like lay the hammer down where it needs to be like laid down. Cause
Yeah,
like,
like there's something to be said about healthy communication, but like
but sometimes some shit needs to be said in a certain way for people to get that shit. Cause like if you say that shit and you're like, all right, babe, you know, please don't be hitting up other guys on the Instagram, you know, like she's gonna be like, shut the fuck up. But if you're like, yo, I'm fucking done with you for real, cause you got me fucked up. You hitting up other motherfuckers on Instagram. I just found out about this. Should I had known sooner, you would have been fucking done, you know. And so right then, that's like a click. You feel me? For some people, it doesn't have to be that like extreme, cause that's a bit of an extreme example, but it can be as simple as fucking, you know, just them doing what we were just talking about, you know, like taking that shit so far, being like, yo, like we talked about this before. I'm gonna say it again, and this,
and
and
after
this,
that,
yeah. Like after this, like I'm
because
being,
like there's sometimes where like you gotta dare to put your foot down because some motherfuckers just do not listen.
nah,
Like,
hell no. And then
and like some people don't even do it like on purpose, you know, like
That's just
it
how some
doesn't
people
click
are.
for them,
Yeah.
or like they don't process it right, but yeah, like eventually you're gonna have to put your foot down, and sometimes like I mean it doesn't always have to be like violence or like
Nah, hell
crazy
no.
like
It
that.
ain't
It
nothing
can be
from
just
violence.
like putting yourself out of the situation.
yeah, hell yeah. I wasn't even referring to violence at all, cause
No, I mean
cause
like I think violence is
like
too strong a word,
like an
but-
aggressive
Yeah,
like
yeah, like
approach,
aggressive,
maybe
yeah.
you know, maybe a more pushy approach. Yeah, no, for real, like you evaluate the situation in your kind of form, you know, the kind of person you is. For me personally, you know, like I would remove myself from the situation, but I will have my say before I go, because I'll be damned if I'm gonna keep that shit like
bottled up.
bottled up. You know, I'm gonna say it to you, and then I'm gonna go, and then you probably won't hear from me never again. But you know, thank God for some healthy relationships. You feel me?
Me,
Yeah.
I be keeping bitches guessing. I just go.
I definitely think that if you're in a situation like that where like something bothers you that your partner is doing, like you have to say something about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
bro.
know? Cause like I used to in my first relationship, I used to be the motherfucker that used to just like not say anything about it.
That's
like
not good.
I always thought like, you know, if I just keep my mouth shut, everything will be fine.
Yeah,
You know?
but
that's
it's not, bro.
Yeah, and especially after like
And then
what
that
happened,
too-
I was like, bro, I should have just kept my mouth shut. I told you, like,
Yeah.
I should have just shut up about it.
Bro,
like,
I
shouldn't have
I
said
remember-
looking at him like L
Yeah.
plus bozo. Like
Yeah, I
because,
remember,
like
we
you
used-
can do that and you can like be happy, but then like it's gonna be superficial and you're gonna be building up this resentment,
Yeah.
and then it's
Yeah.
gonna crumble anyway. So it's like
So,
you may as
like-
well rip out the band-aid.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when time comes, you know, to an end, you know, Lord forbid, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, yo, I wish I would have told this bitch some shit, because you're
like,
gonna
I
feel
just
some.
wasted all this time.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
time,
yeah.
yeah.
And then apart from that, I remember sitting down with homie on the party all the time, because I remember he used to be like, yo, hop on, even if it was just for a little bit. Shit, I remember I used to get on your ass a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know, in a good homie kind of way, because you know, a friend is someone that's gonna take care of you in your time of need, you know. And it's like, it's one thing, you know, there's a couple stages of it, you know. Let homie grief, you feel me? Because not the first thing that everybody wants to hear is, yo, bro, fuck that bitch, forget that bitch, bro. Like,
yeah.
that's not the
Yeah.
first thing that like everybody wants to hear. Sometimes you just need to leave them alone and let them do their thing for a little bit. And then once it comes time, then you got to be like, I remember it went a little bit on, and you know, I remember being on the party with you and, you know, being like, hey man, we got to get this shit together, fam. And homie got it together. Look at my boy. Look at Drip.
Oh,
Good
God.
now.
Drip God, Drip
I'm
God.
crazy for real.
I mean,
But yeah, I think another thing has to be said of like, if you're ever with a partner that's like doing some fuck shit that you don't like, and she's like, or he's like, oh well, I'm sorry, that's just how I am. Like,
Yeah.
that's some fucking bullshit.
that's the biggest bullshit. If they ever tell you, oh, I'm sorry, but that's just how I am, like, you can't blame me for how I am, like, bro, you better run, because
Yeah.
like
'Cause
shit's
they
never gonna change.
They're gonna pull
bro.
a bunch of shit on you.
yeah.
Like that's
They
just the
gonna
start
make
of
you
it.
think. Yeah,
That's just
hell
the
yeah.
start of it. Yeah.
They gonna make you think a lot of shit is
It's
like cool,
cool, and
and
it
they gonna slide.
Yeah.
You know.
And another thing is like, don't ever, let a girl make you pay for somebody else's fucking mistakes. If
Yeah,
she comes
fuck
in
no.
and she's like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
because I have
most
this
def.
trauma from my boyfriend and
Be
this
like, that's
and
crazy.
that, and I have so much trust issues and this
Yeah,
and
it's
that, like
then work on yourself.
then
bitch.
work
Like,
on
come
yourself.
back
You're
when
not
you're
ready. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
fucking ready because
Hell
there's
yeah.
no reason. There was no reason I should have had to deal with some of the shit that I had to.
And that's just a
Yeah.
lesson learned. You
'Cause-
feel me? In life,
No,
and like,
absolutely not.
and I mean, think about it like this. You know, if you weren't gonna learn it then, you're gonna learn it later
Yeah,
in life. You
and
feel me?
there's some things that like sure you could in theory
Yeah.
like help people through. Like I mean, it's not like we're not out here saying like, oh, if they got like dead trauma from like
Yeah, no, no,
abuse
no.
or something,
I mean,
you can't like help them with
different
that.
shit.
But I mean like
Like,
there's something
if
to
if
be
they don't
helped,
allow themselves to be helped, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, because it's one thing to reach your
because some
hand out, but
motherfuckers
if,
will use that as like a crutch, like an excuse.
Yeah.
And they'll constantly lean on it. But if like some people will dead have like issues or something, and you can work through that with them. But like
hell yeah,
I think the thing is that like they have to be open to like change and improvement and
Yeah, hell
whatnot.
yeah.
If they're just like stuck in the ways, like sorry bro, that's how I am,
Yeah.
that's my trauma, like fuck out of here.
Damn.
And also,
man.
like,
That's
you have
tough.
to see that they're putting forth the effort to kind of like
do the
help
sa-
themselves,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's it.
Cause you can. It's kind of like Ever has always told me, like you can. What is it? You can take the
You
horse
can
to
take
the
a horse
water.
to water, but you can't
You
make them
can't
drink.
make
Man,
'em
I remember
drink
used to hear
All
that.
the
you know,
we used to
all the
hear that
shit.
shit
And
every
that shit
fucking
is
day.
true,
That
damn
shit
it.
is true.
We used to hear that
'Cause-
shit every day from homie right here. Every
Yeah.
damn day.
To
Every
me,
day.
especially.
Yeah,
because
no,
I
it was to you.
I would get
Yeah.
tired of giving like dead advice. So I would just be like, hey man, you could take a horse to water.
But you can't make
'em
homie drink. You feel me? Well,
And-
I mean, if this is you or and you're in this kind of situation, come on, man. You feel me? Like, you got to be a little more open minded. You feel me? And if you really care about somebody, then you either got to care about them enough to change or care about them enough to let them go and not put them through this fucking pity party that you got going on and send them on this ship sailing to the middle of the fucking sea where they're gonna end up fucking
Yeah.
drowning. You feel me?
Speaking of relationships, have y'all heard of the green line theory?
No,
No.
I don't think I have.
It's
Please
this one shit
indulge.
that somebody like someone came up with this on like Reddit or some shit, but some guy popularized it on
Oh,
TikTok.
I heard it.
And it's like from pictures of couples like together, you can draw like lines that like highlight like the spine almost, right? And depending on how like they're positioned together and like whether or not the green lines like match or which one's leaning will tell you like the dynamic of the relationship and the probability if they're gonna break up. So like if you constantly taking pictures with like your girl and the lines go like you're here and she's here, like she's putting more effort into the relationship. You
Oh,
know?
like
or
it's
vice
leaning?
versa. Yeah. So
Oh,
whoever's
okay.
leaning into who, right? Or there's some where like this person's leaning and this person's leaning away. Like she's trying to get out and he's trying to get on her, you know?
Oh, okay.
And so like
Word.
and if they're like two parallel, it's like it's whatever, you know. There might not even be a connection sometimes, but like sometimes it's mutual respect.
Yeah, mutual.
Or if
mutual.
there's like if they're both leaning, that's like perfect, I think. Some
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. But
Well, that makes sense.
this got brought up again because you know how like apparently Pete Davidson and Kim K are broken
Oh,
up or
yeah.
some shit.
I was literally
And the
just
guy
about to
came up and he was like, "Look at these fucking pictures," and it was like Kim K sitting there and Pete like leaning
Like,
hard as
leaning.
hell.
Yeah.
And he was like, "The lines don't lie, bro. What can I say?"
And you know what?
Damn,
the
that's
lines,
crazy.
the lines really don't lie because I
You
know,
think so?
like, no, I know for a fact, like,
I think
I was the first one. I was the motherfucker leaning all the damn time. I was the motherfucker leaning for
yeah,
real.
I mean, I think the line pertains like okay, so I feel like after the fact, you feel me? Like after someone has broken up or the relationship is through, then you can go through and see the lines and you can be like, all right, like then it's a fact. You feel me? Like okay, like you can see that this person, like you're just talking about Pete
Yeah.
Davidson, like look at him leaning hard as fuck. He did all this fucking bullshit that in the end didn't even matter, and then she's just chilling and shit.
Mhm.
Or like, but like during a relationship, I feel like it's almost astrology. You feel me? Like
Yeah, like it's like
like-
impossible to tell. And
Yeah,
that's the
it's-
thing.
it's
That's the thing with
like-
theories. They're not like
100%.
dead proven, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never heard about that, so that's kind of interesting to think
But
about.
that shit is crazy. He got like a bunch of tattoos of her or some shit.
That's fucking
Bro.
He got like one was like my girlfriend's a lawyer, and then like
Oh,
her
and then
daughter's
all-
initials
all
and shit.
all four of the kids.
Yeah.
And then bro, he got a
Cover up.
brand. He
brand?
got her name branded on him.
Nah.
With all like
Yeah, branded.
Oh,
I'm being fucking
fuck
serious.
no.
Or
Would y'all
s-
get
or
branded?
so.
Have y'all seen those?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen.
Would y'all do some shit like that?
Fuck no.
Oh, fuck.
Because there's two. There's the one where it's like they take off the skin and make the scar. kind of like Kilgore in
Yeah.
Black Panther. You know how he had like the
Yeah.
little
Oh
scar,
yeah.
like intentional scars, and then there's the one where it's like dead branding, like just
Yeah,
hot
I'm
iron.
straight. I'm straight on all that.
Yeah.
I think I think a lot of people think it's amusing for like it's body art. You feel me? I'm good on that. You feel me?
I've seen
Because
some
Some
football
motherfuckers be
players.
crazy with that shit.
Yeah,
I
I've
know
seen
y'all
Yeah.
picked up a copy of Guinness World Records and seen all
Oh,
the crazy.
fuck yeah.
Oh
motherfuckers.
yeah.
or you'd see them with like horns or like
yeah, prosthetics and piercings.
some of them would fuck. Damn.
Oh, one of them with the split tongue.
Yeah, with the
Oh,
split tongues and
hell
shit.
yeah.
I think all that shit crazy, man.
That shit is
Hell
bananas,
no.
man.
Yeah, one
You getting
last
sloppy
point.
from someone like?
Nah.
That shit gotta go crazy.
I mean,
Cause it's
You're right.
Yeah.
it's attacking you from both sides. Like
yo, that shit gotta go hard. I ain't even.
That
gonna
shit
hold
do
you.
gotta go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
You know it go crazy if Gustavo weighs in his opinion on it.
Yeah, if I
That
weigh
shit,
my
'cause-
opinion, this shit.
cause you know like, but then
Word.
you know like
If you're
I'm
watching the
probably
podcast,
censoring this out too.
yeah, maybe.
No, but
That shit
But
dumb.
no, that's it's crazy. You feel me? Take care of yourself. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah, for real. Take it.
It's not only the
Be safe
response.
out
It's
here.
both people's responsibility. All right, it's your
Mhm.
responsibility to take care of yourself, and the other person's. Y'all
Yeah,
can take care of
'cause-
each other, but if you love the other person more than you love yourself, then that's a bad
Yeah,
thing. You feel me?
Fuck yeah.
That's a bad.
And it's a
thing.
harsh reality for some people to face. You tell somebody that, and some people get offended and might even want to like not be with you.
Mhm.
But like that's the way it goes. And so the way I presented this concept to my lady is I was like, yo, if it was you over me, I would want you to pick you. Ain't that the truth? She was
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah. And then I was like, all right, so I'm gonna put it to you like this. If it was me over you, I would pick me. Is that okay? She was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. It's like, then there we go. We're at a mutual understanding of how it works. And it's like, you can't be, spending like, every last dollar you got and all your fucking time and everything. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the night, when you go to sleep and shit, you stay up at night and you look at the fucking stars and you're like, damn, bro, I fucking wasted my money. I'm wasting my time. Like, what the fuck? And then the next day, they're texting you and you're like, yo, I fucking love him. I love him. It's like, bro,
I think.
get help for yourself. You feel
I
me?
think. I feel like a lot of this like wisdom comes like after you've been.
Oh,
through some
hell
shit
yeah.
like
Yeah, a
that.
lot
Hell
of
yeah.
wisdom is
You
earned.
know?
That's how.
Because
Yeah.
like now I'm like.
Now
'cause
you understand this.
Yeah,
huh?
I used to be like I'd rather suffer to keep them around,
Mhm.
like not be happy myself so that I would be with them. And now I'm just more like right now I'm in like a part of my life where I'm like, bruh, if like I don't feel like if I feel like you're bothering me or you're taking time away from myself and like my purpose on what I'm doing right now, like I would rather fuck off. Like I would
Mhm.
rather not talk to you,
That's
not be
facts.
with you, not do anything. Like
Hell
I'd rather
yeah.
be on my own right now because I feel like I have so much shit going for myself that like I don't exactly need the attention of somebody else.
If I want somebody,
You
I
know?
want somebody that will help me. You feel me?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like you're holding me back,
I think
or-
not to like bring I don't know. It was a good quote. Maybe not the best example, but I think Will Smith or some shit said the relationship isn't about like us coming together and making happiness. It's like I got my happiness, you got yours, and we come
Exactly.
and share.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
like,
we come and share that
make
happiness.
more.
That's facts.
yeah.
That's
Because like
facts, fam.
right now, like if I feel like you're like bothering me, I'm just not
Yeah.
gonna talk to you.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm just kind
That's
of
the
like
way
in
it should go, man.
Yeah, I'm just
Hell
like.
yeah.
Per.
And I used to be so scared to like. I used
Pimp
to
player
be-
boss shit, you heard? Pimp player boss
Yes,
shit.
sir.
Get at my boy
money. I'm not your
Gustavo.
funny.
I mean, yeah.
I used to
I
be
mean-
so scared to like get into arguments with girls because I'd be like,
That's my favorite part. I ain't even gonna.
I ain't gonna
This is
lie.
the part that I like the most.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
this is the
This
part
shit.
that I like the most.
But I used to get like scared to speak my piece,
Uh-huh.
you know. And now I
Fuck
don't.
no. Nah, bro,
Hell
you
yeah,
gotta let
that's
them
the
know.
shit, bro.
Oh, you know what's wrong? You haven't been texting me the same and shit. It's like, yeah, bitch. Fuck you. Like,
No, you know
Like,
what
I'm bossed up.
you know what I
Yeah.
you know what I notice now is that like my level of caring is so low that
Mhm.
if you do something that bothers me, I won't say nothing because I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I
but
just
there's a difference.
don't-
You feel me?
Yeah, there's a difference between that
Yeah,
and
'cause-
like getting bitched.
Because I
Like,
think like
yeah.
you know,
There you go.
not
I
only
was-
getting bitch, but also like, or at least I haven't heard that you've been in like a more serious relationship yet.
no, not yet.
So like,
Yes.
because if it's like from a distance, it's like it's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, you can start just like taking a mental note of that and be like, all right, whatever. Like fuck you.
Mhm.
But if it's like serious with the person, that's when you gotta like kind of stand your ground and be like,
Yeah, that is
either
true.
we working on this or like something's gotta be done.
That's a good point. But if you're not serious and somebody trying to hoe you around, like you ain't nobody,
yeah.
I ain't
Yeah,
taking that
no,
shit.
for sure.
I ain't standing around for that
No,
bullshit.
sir.
And it's very hard for my girlfriend to believe that shit.
This feels like a
Therapy.
kind of. I was gonna say like a less bigoted version of Andrew Tate's clips.
Yeah.
Like this,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
this whole
Yeah.
like beginning of the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
This
feels
shit might go
like.
viral for real.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
yeah.
this whole
Where
section.
the fucking
Okay.
somebody fucking was making clips of some fucking TikTok videos, and they were like, oh fuck, damn. Every time I put the spotlight on myself, just never mind.
That'd be like
Yeah.
that, homie.
But yeah, they were like based or oh fuck, I don't know. But it was like instead of like all the like bullshit that like Andrew Tate and motherfuckers like and be spitting, it's like actual like shit with substance and like that constructive that makes sense, and it's like not fucking tearing down
Nah,
other
Yeah,
bullshit.
and it shoots both ways. Like it isn't directed at one part of like the shit. It's like at both.
It's like
because
it's a
what we're
analysis
saying-
of like the whole entire situation, not just being like, oh, women this, women that,
Yeah.
and men are so whatever. Like no,
Bro,
It's 'cause-
what we saying pertains to both.
Yeah,
You
this
feel
goes
me?
for both. Like, it doesn't just go for
everybody.
like
But it's just that we happen to be three males.
Three
males. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, people might take that in a way. I mean, well, we have been saying it like that, but it's because we have only dated women.
Yes.
So we're speaking through our experience, but
just
like,
as males,
yeah,
this
but
would work
it goes vice versa. You
in
feel me?
any,
Like,
shit. Yeah.
I feel
And-
like the reason like Andrew Tate and like Sneeko and all them get like so much attention is because like the reality is that the truth is always somewhere in the middle.
yeah.
Some of the
That
shit
is
that
fact.
they
These
say is
motherfuckers
true.
Are like on the extreme.
Yeah, like some of the shit
Yeah.
that they say is true, but I feel like the reason they get like so much attention is because of the fact that some of it is true,
Yeah.
but like you're going to the extreme. Like people are like, "Damn, he's kind of right," because it sounds true.
Yeah, because a lot of people, that's how it starts. They're like, damn, he Lowkey Spittin. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it's like,
and then you dick
oh,
riding.
and yeah, and then you
You
become a
dick
dick
rider.
rider, and then he'll say some outlandish shit, and you're like, nah, yeah, another commentate W. Like,
Yeah.
no, you know.
Nah, yeah,
It's like,
some bullshit. And then
there's got to be like constructive thoughts to everything.
there's a
and-
whole. We are talking about this in the last episode. There's a whole like other side to it. So there's this side, like this is the middle, and then there's
'cause
motherfuckers
there's
leaning.
both
We're just
sides,
talking
like-
about this side, and then there's this other side.
Like,
where-
have you seen those like the fucking interviews with like random women on the street or some shit, and they're
Yeah.
like spewing some outlandish shit? It's like, should
Mhm.
women be equal to men? And it's like, no, I think women should be superior. And it's like, you know,
Yeah.
like that's the other side to the coin, you know.
Yeah, that is
But,
facts.
Like
Or
you're
like
saying, like the truth is more in the middle type
they'll
shit.
they'll say some pretty outlandish shit. You feel me? That has no baseline to it. It's just like.
And the thing about
putting
it
it
is
out
that
there.
that's what goes viral. Like
That
that's
is
what
what
gets
It is.
motherfuckers
Ha-
riled up.
Have you
Like,
seen that one video of that one like, Lord forgive me for real, of that one ugly ass bitch? And she's on TikTok and like this dude's like interviewing her and he's like,
What you're talking about.
yeah, I think that's all I had to say.
She's like, she needs an iPhone 6. That one.
Oh, I actually don't
She's
know.
like at the pool.
No,
Oh no, we're talking about this
It's
one.
yeah, no. I'm talking about this one where it's like, so how short is too short? And she's like 5'10", and then he's like, how tall are you? And she's like, I'm like 5'8". And how tall am I? And he's like, you're like 5'6". I'm like, bro, I'm literally taller than you.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
stupid.
yeah,
She's like, all right,
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot my shot like Devin Booker. Can I bag you? And he's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like,
nah.
bro, that's some fucking bullshit. It's like, can you not see like the? So a lot of people want to, change the fact of there's facts. The fact is that fool is taller than her, right?
Mhm.
She can't accept that fact. You feel me?
Mhm.
She's trying to like bend the truth in a way that is like accepting towards her. A lot of people can't accept the truth. And I saw this shit in another interview on not on TikTok, on Instagram, of like some dude talking about like male and females, and he's like, the fact is that male and females that's just how it goes. Like, yes, there's these other pronouns and these other genders that people like be like assigning
Yeah, I've
themselves.
seen that clip.
Yeah. But it's like the fact is that there's the two, and he's being respectful the whole time, and the lady's like not making any fucking sense. She's saying some shit like how because he's like, all right, well, let's look at the animal kingdom. He's like, can you tell the difference between like a male and female spider? And he's like, no, you can't. Like you don't know what the difference is. The fact is that they're just, you know, they're animals and they're put there to do what they do. You feel me? And he's like, and she's like, no. Did they assign their gender? And he's like, bro, they're an animal. You feel me? Like, and they're just doing what they got to do to survive.
I feel like the genders and the pronouns and everything like that. It's such a like a, how do I say it? Like an iffy.
Tread carefully.
It's like an iffy territory because.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Hell
because the fact is there's two, but the other fact is you can identify as something else, and and it's true because if I tell you I identify as this, you're not gonna sit there and tell me no, you know, because like you can't. It's like sure you can, but it's like fucked up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like it's such a new concept where we're still gonna make mistakes. Like maybe in the future, like people will be more accommodated to it as people grow in knowledge and stuff like that.
You know, this is a concept as old as time. Like just being accepting of others. You know, no matter what people be thinking. Exactly. You know, because in the time of you brought him up before. I forget what his name is. He had that one theory about how sons want to fuck their moms.
Oh, the fuck, Freud.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, so in his time of being, people thought he was fucking crazy, and now
he gets proven right on the daily.
And apart from that, people praise that motherfucker. They're like, "Common Freud L." I mean, W. Yeah.
Because homie's up. Everyone was like, "No, that you're crazy. You're a motherfucker." But
you know,
you're right.
But it always seems
he like. Because the thing is, he did have some outlandish ass theories.
Yeah.
Like the Oedipus complex, sure. Like that's crazy. In his time. Yeah.
Verga, no mames.
Which the Oedipus complex for the uninitiated is when sons want to fuck their moms and daughters want to fuck their dads. You know, it's like this innate like desire or whatever. And he was like, that's real. Yeah. And everyone was like, you're tripping. But
look at porn and shit, you know.
Yeah, like there's a lot of stepmom shit, a lot of stepdad, step whatever, you know. And then another like crazy ass theory he had was that like women have penis envy or some shit. Yeah. And he like referred to like the assignment of gender roles and shit and how like they want the power and they want this, but they don't have it, and like so they have envy. And everyone was like, no, you're fucking tripping. And then now you get motherfuckers like, oh, let me peg you, or like, peg me, that's you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Homie spin facts.
So, but no, and then I think that like the whole gender stuff is sure it's like undiscovered, like uncharted territory and whatever and all that, but like I've seen like clips of like I think the same guy that you're talking about, but like getting owned because like he was like, oh, I don't have no fucking pronouns or whatever, and she was like, oh, okay, so like what do people refer to you as like when they're talking about you? And he's like, what? And he's like, so do they always like say your full fucking government name out loud every time they're referencing you? Like, no, obviously you're gonna have a pronoun as he or like
him,
whatever. Yeah. So it's like if I'm talking about you, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy or him or he, whatever.
On the occasion, be like, yo, Kevin.
Exactly. But like that's
oh, okay, word.
Because like Kevin would be the noun. And the pronoun would be like something referring to that isn't the full entire noun. You motherfucker. That isn't like the full entire noun, you know. So it's like everyone's got pronouns already, and now it's just motherfuckers making new ones. It's like or making new ones. It's also the same thing as like names, you know. Like you're not imagine like you went up to somebody and you're like, oh yeah, my name's Gustavo, and they're like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna call you Bob.
Yeah,
like that's some bullshit, you know. It's like
no,
everyone should have the right to be called what they want to be called, you know. It's like
that's a good point.
And just motherfuckers be like afraid of new shit, and they're like, oh no, that's fucking weird. Fuck you, I'm not calling you that. Like,
because at the end of the day, like
that is facts.
Like if you tell me like, oh, my pronouns are this and that, like it's not gonna like I'm not gonna die if I call you that.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean? Like there's no point in like being an envious like motherfucker and like trying to go out of your way to piss people off by not calling them what they want to be called. You know.
You're just a player hater, bro.
You're just a fucking player hater. Like, there's no
a motherfucker like me
around it.
I wake up extra early just so I can get extra time. Get some extra player hating time.
Speaking of fucking player haters, one thing that's pissing me off, that's been pissing me off recently about like the internet and shit, is that like, so like, there's like debates, like in general, like public debates. There's like strategies to it, right? It's almost like a game of chess. You can do this, you can do that, and there are certain like fallacies, which is like kind of like a wrong argument or like an argument that some people are gonna believe, but it's like kind of shit, you know. And so there's different there's like a hell of a lot of examples, right? Like there's one like the straw man one where it's like, motherfucker, stop. But like the straw man one is like where you prop up like a fake proposition and then you poke holes at it and you're comparing it to the other guy's point, but you're not attacking his point, you're attacking a separate thing, you know. Or like there's another one where it's like instead of attacking the point that they're making, you're attacking the person themselves. You're like, oh well, he's fucking like weird, you know, like he's a bozo, so why would you listen to this bozo? And it's like you're doing nothing to attack the idea. And so these concepts have been not standing around, but like have been around for
A word.
oh my fucking god. Noche, are you gonna fucking behave?
Hell no! Look at those eyes, man.
I know
He was purring earlier. He was preparing.
But and so these concepts have been around for a minute, but now like everyday motherfuckers get like have access to these things, and like that's not a bad thing per se. But like motherfuckers that have no business arguing are now arguing and trying to use these points, and it's dumb as hell. Like everyone believes that they're like the best arguer and whatever, and so like I'll just be watching a TikTok and I'm like, oh, I wonder what the comments say, and this motherfucker's like, no, you're wrong, you're fucking wrong because this is that, and it's like, well, actually, no, you're fucking wrong, and I'm right because you're a bozo, and it's like, and like on Twitter every day too, like that should make me like. I'd be logging on Twitter,
your Twitter grind,
and I'd be logging off. Like, I look at one tweet and I'm like, oh shit, I wonder what's happening. And then it's like, oh, I don't like this Marvel shit. And it's like, okay, cool, why? And then I look at the replies and everyone's like, no. And they're like, no, you're doing this argument or you're doing that. And it's like,
I feel like those arguments, like I've been part of so many of those arguments because when you follow sports, that's like the only thing. You know,
it's so fucking stupid. Basically, I'm never arguing. Like, I'll post something and like if you put some shit in the comments, I'm just gonna be like lol or like lamau, and that's as far as I'm gonna go. Am I gonna be arguing with some stranger on the internet for, you know? Like, that shit's so like,
and motherfuckers make it their sole duty in life to fucking do that.
Actually, you know what?
And the thing is, like, half of these motherfuckers are trolling. Like they're doing this shit on purpose. They're like pretending to be dumb just to get you mad, you know?
And you know who I love that does that
shit? My brother used to do that shit. Just 24/7, and he'd like send me videos and he'd be like, yo, go check out my comment. I'm owning this guy. And he's like, I'm living rent free in his head, bro.
I hate motherfuckers like that.
Yeah, you know who does that shit? Jesse does that shit to the group chat.
Yeah.
And then Brian does that shit on the internet. And I love that shit.
Yeah, no man, it's fucking crazy. But like, yeah, I fucking hate public online discourse, man.
Bro, it's cause like motherfuckers just dead believe it's once again this fucking thing that everyone has said since, you know, the internet has been around. You can't believe everything on the internet. Yeah. And god damn it, that shit is true, bro. You can't sit there and take up an hour of your fucking day replying back to a motherfucker that doesn't even believe in what the fuck he's talking about. He's just sitting there trying to make fucking arguments and counter to what the fuck you're saying, you know, like.
And the thing is, like, it's so fucking crazy because I was seeing this other thing, and it was like back then, like motherfuckers didn't know something, they would just not know. They'd be like, damn, I don't know that shit. Like, I'm gonna just leave that shit to the experts or whatever. And it's like I might find out eventually if I do research, but like it's not publicly accessible like that. And now it's more like because that was like the lack of information or the lack of access to it. But now it's like there's too much access, like there's too much information. So now it's like, oh, I wonder what's this, and they go. And then you find something, and either you agree or you don't agree with it. And if you don't agree, you're like, okay, that's false. Like, I'm not believing that. And then if you do agree, you'll just need like the tiniest fucking detail that like agrees with you, and you're like, okay, so it's true. Like, you know? So it's like it's fucking stupid. And half the people on the internet are doing this shit. That's why I don't argue on the internet, because like the fuck,
motherfuckers just don't know, bro. It's this bias. You feel me?
The confirmation bias. I think
that makes complete sense.
I be saying I don't argue, bro, but let you say Odell's
lying ass fool. You lying ass fool. You be arguing this to us, man.
For real, yeah, I do be arguing for real.
I be saying that shit. I be trolling Gustavo.
Yeah,
you do. He gets.
This is a prime example because we would do this shit on the daily, bro. Like, and it's like to each and every one of us. You feel me? Like, it's like, damn, bro, you like that? That shit sucks.
That just ass.
That shit sucks. That shit's ass, man.
But honestly, that's kind of what creates like fun conversations, though.
Yeah.
But it's because like
there's a difference between like creating fun conversations by arguing and playing like devil's advocate and like
And being a
attacking
fucking
somebody else.
asshole.
Yeah,
on
and
the
like
internet.
attacking.
So
somebody
it's-
else.
Because it's
so-
one thing to be like in a group of friends and like either y'all know it's a joke or y'all are just passing the time.
Yeah.
But like just strangers on the internet doing this shit and then motherfuckers getting doxxed over it and whatnot, like that's fucking.
Oh
that's
yeah,
too
no,
far,
that's some
like,
bullshit.
that's
And
fucking-
that's, I mean, that's what we be doing.
that's sad truth,
We are
'cause
we
you
are
know
friends
what
that
it is.
since we've started this trio, know what the fuck, you know. We know that everything we say is a fucking joke, you know, and we know when we're being serious or not.
We also know when someone's like pissed off and you should probably stop.
Yeah. I don't know about Kevin, but no.
I mean, yeah. On God, I don't. Word. But it's the come on, bro. Keep it pushing. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what I do. I'm just like, damn,
Cause
that's crazy.
Cause
Yeah.
that's double the punk ass. You feel me? He's a
Yeah.
punk ass for thinking he's right, and you're a punk ass for trying
For
to fucking
entertaining him.
yeah, for entertaining his
Yeah,
ass.
like-
You feel me?
It's crazy.
So it's a 2-for-1, and you know I'm the one that gets to entertain myself from this little bullshit. You feel me?
I'm looking and I'm like, haha,
Yeah.
bozos.
Yeah, man, I-
Keep it pushing.
Yeah, Shit, my experience is just I get on Twitter, I see the occasional thing, I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yep. It's like, damn, them motherfuckers don't like what Marvel's doing. That's crazy. Oh shit, titties.
Yeah, I'll finish and then I'll scroll back up. What were these motherfuckers talking about? That's usually what I do.
Shit, you got here written, Big Bozo Brittany Griner.
Yeah. So,
what-
please.
what's the news?
What
the
did she get?
upset?
Like 6 years?
9.
years.
9 years.
Mhm.
Time to
Damn.
dick ride LeBron. She's not coming back. Nah, I'm
And
just
then I
kidding.
think they're still working out like prisoner negotiations or whatever.
Wait,
like a
but-
transfer,
Fuck no, bro.
It's
That's some
because
fucking
Russia's gonna want them to give like
like some crazy
like
ass
some love,
motherfucker.
yeah.
bullshit.
She's
She's
gonna
just
have
gonna
to
have to
serve the
serve
nine.
9
She gonna
years.
have to serve.
Because, bro, think about it. All right, so this motherfucker Biden could send the Merchant of Death back to them, and we can receive Brittany Griner. You feel me? And sure, that's cool. You know, it's all right. You feel me? But, bro, you have to think about it. Is the fucking public would be outraged, bro? Like, it's like, really, bro? We already have a problem with weapons and shit.
Yeah.
You gonna send a motherfucker that is notorious for it back onto the streets? What are you going? What we gotta overthrow your ass?
It's a fucked up situation because I feel like the only reason that it's such like a big deal is because it is Brittany Griner, and no one cares about Brittany Griner.
I think
Like-
what makes it more of, well, not a big deal, but more of a like
A controversy.
not a controversy, but what's making it more difficult than like back when Rocky got arrested and he was like, free Rocky or else, and then they
Yeah.
freed him, you know, was that that was like a different country, wasn't it? Wasn't
It was
like
Sweden.
Sweden, yeah.
exactly. Sweden is fucking peaceful as shit.
Yeah, they-
Russia is like low key like a big time player hater with us,
That
like
is
a
true.
fucking enemy straight up sometimes, you know, and so
Ever since
like-
Trump was gone, bro, and Trump stopped sucking they dick a certain kind of way.
yeah, and so like now it's more of a problem because it's like, oh no, well, we can't do that. We're gonna do like a trade, and then we want the baddest motherfucker, you know. It's like, whereas if she would have gotten caught somewhere in like Sweden or another like country that doesn't really do shit, like
Literally
military
anywhere
at least, yeah, like
Like anywhere else,
it
except
would
for
have probably
China.
been more peaceful. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Except for
also,
China.
but also, I feel like it kind of does have something to do with the fact that it is Brittany Griner, though. Because like,
I think so.
You can't tell me that.
I kind of agree with you. My bad. I kind of agree with you. And I'm just gonna say one thing so that way you can continue what you were saying. I agree with you entirely because I see all these memes about motherfuckers being like, "Yo, if this was LeBron, I would have been over there like
Exactly.
this." And it's like people solely believe that shit. People think that they're
Look-
this commando that would actually be like, "Yo, if Braun was over there, we would have been
But
balls
you
to the
gotta
walls."
think about this, that like, cause sure, I get what you mean. It's like, oh, it's because it's Brittany Griner. She doesn't have like the pull. But even if it were someone like as big as LeBron or like someone else,
It would
I think
still
we
ha-
would still be in the same
Yeah,
situation.
hell yeah, fuck yeah. If
I feel-
anything, they'd probably want two people. You feel me?
If anything, probably the only other thing like change to the outcome would be that like LeBron would probably have better lawyers. But like
Yeah,
that's it.
Because
you
like
know?
I also feel like, let's just say it was Kanye. Like there's no way in hell they're letting Kanye serve 9. Like there's just no way.
That's
what I'm saying. Is
That's
because
facts.
it's like,
I mean, I don't know. I believe
because the
that.
only reason she's serving 9 is so that they can try to make the like plea deal or trade deal or whatever, and then like Whatever.
Because that's the extreme right there. 9 years for some weed. That's some extreme right there.
Yeah, that is.
And
a
then
fucking
that
shit.
also sparks the whole fucking argument that's going on here in the States itself. Is like, it's like, damn, like we really fighting this hard and we about to trade a fucking merchant to death, but we got hella motherfuckers locked up for weed charges.
Yeah, that's
It's
fucking
like-
crazy. Like, why the fuck don't they go back and free them motherfuckers? Like,
Well, actually, you know the crazy thing is when I went
they
to,
probably get them for something else too, huh?
Yeah.
well, are you talking about here? No, okay.
No,
So
I'm like in general here because it's like.
no, okay. So I get what you're saying,
Mhm.
but when I went to my classes, pertaining to such a thing, you feel me?
Yeah.
Homie was telling me, he was like, so say that they sorry, my fucking ear, but like, okay, let's take Washington for example, that they decriminalized mushrooms, right? Let's say you get caught with mushrooms. Okay, no, I don't think that's not a good example.
'cause, like,
because
what
it
I'm
would still be a
thinking-
bad thing. Because okay, my bad. So literally, all right. So say you commit the crime on July 31st. You feel me? You commit the crime July 31st, and they have your ass locked up for 2 years. August 1st comes around, they have just changed the law. Like, it is official. Like, they got enough petitions, and like the House, the Senate, whatever the fuck, they have just legalized it, or
Legalize whatever the fuck.
yeah,
you do.
yeah, federalized it or whatever. You're still gonna serve that because it was
I think
prior
it's, like,
to
the
it.
principle,
Yeah, it was prior to, even if it was just a
okay.
day, even if it was just an hour before the fucking thing. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
That's some bullshit. I was thinking something along the lines of like, well, even if like
It could,
like they'll get you for weed, but they'll also get you for like some other bullshit.
Yeah.
Because like cops love doing that fucking shit. It
Yeah.
ups the quota. You know?
Yeah.
And so
It
I
was
was
some
thinking like
bullshit,
they
though.
get you for more than one thing that's like not necessarily the same. So that even if they legalize something and go back and free you, they like they're gonna have you for something else.
Like they'll catch you with a
But
gun.
but
or
that makes
something.
sense. That
You-
like it's
you-
the fucking principle.
Yeah,
Because
you
of
ever
fucking
seen,
course it is. Like
you ever seen in One Punch Man?
Yeah.
So they have like the Class C heroes that have like a quota where they have to fucking like do a certain amount of
do
like
some
fucking
bullshit.
hero quote unquote shit in order to stay hero. Bro, I think that's some fucking bullshit. Why the fuck are we doing that with police officers, man? These are like
Yeah.
the sole backbone. I say that, I don't believe that, but I say that because a lot of people, that's what a lot of people like. That's what they represent. There's a serve, protect, and whatever the
They're
fuck.
supposed to be the last line of
Yeah.
defense for the public,
Yeah,
but
It's just
they're just
it's
antagonizing
capitalism, baby.
Yeah, they-
because it's that like super extreme late stage capitalism that like has all these problems because it's like nobody like the police department is something that should be funded like regardless all the time.
yeah, hell yeah.
Because that way their funding isn't like dependent on something or like consequential or like if they don't do this they don't get the money, right? Because like it's a necessity,
Oh,
like
hell
to
yeah.
keep peace and all that shit.
Hell yeah.
But because of fucking capitalism, now it's like, oh, we need this shit to be as efficient as possible. And if it's not making us money, there's no reason for it
Yeah.
or whatever. And so now that's when you get the quotas and shit. Same thing with like hospitals and shit. That's
Oh,
something
hell yeah.
that should be funded and should just be available for everyone. But instead, it's like, oh no, it has to be super efficient and making money. And if it's not making money, nobody's gonna fund it. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like everyone needs health shit. Like
Yeah.
why should people have to like
And everyone
pay
needs a
and
service
make
like that, you
margins
feel me?
like that? Like
I feel like
Firefighters, fucking ambulances,
yeah.
all that shit, bro. First responders. There you go. First responders. That grouping right there, people. That should be an automatic funding of. I think that could solve a lot of problems that's going on. You feel me?
Mhm.
And like I know it's a lot more complicated than that. Like I know
Yeah,
like
like,
that like
obviously
if
it is.
they couldn't just stop like billion motherfuckers as of right now and then the whole problem would be fixed. No, bro, but like we can ease onto it. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
if we stop cold turkey, it's like a
Like
a
a-
drunk. You feel me?
an addiction.
Yeah. Like people that drink, like, and people that drink heavily, like hella, like every day they keep their blood alcohol percent like probably at a 1.0, at all times probably. You feel me? Those kind of people, when they stop cold turkey, like just dead stop one day, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Their
Boom.
body like
They will
that affects
fucking
them.
die.
Yeah,
like
that's-
they
and
will
that's what
straight
hella
die.
Addictions, yeah.
Yeah, no, the motherfuckers will straight die. And actually, I learned also at that school that at certain relapse centers, or not, is that what they call them?
Rehab.
Rehab.
Oh yeah, rehab. I'm tripping.
Alright.
Relapse. We gonna give you the
go to
drugs.
relapse,
man.
yeah.
I'm good.
You're like,
No,
damn, I miss how coke made me feel.
I mean, yeah, come to the relapse center. No, at the rehab centers, they would actually give motherfuckers that are addicted to opioids like a
Like a tiny dose.
Yeah, a dosage of, so that way they don't fucking die on them.
Yeah, because you'll like die of shock or some shit.
Yeah, you'll die of some shit. I literally don't know what it is, or like for people that are drunks, their fucking body will shut down.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's because like I think with like higher drugs at least, it's like because the drugs will like alter your state of mind to where you're like in this euphoric state, right? And then if you just like dead come off it and you're like, okay, I'm never gonna fucking do it again or whatever, like your body has to like readjust to like living, like,
Yeah.
and there's pain to
Yeah.
living, you know. And now that you're not like in this constant euphoric feeling, it's like, damn,
That life
this
is always
shit
good.
hella sucks. You
Yeah,
know,
this
it's
shit
like
hella sucks,
here's
yeah.
this base operation where it's like half pain, half good, and the drugs get you up here, and now it's like going back down here. It feels like shit. Even
It feels
if it's
like you're
just
way
your
down here,
regular,
homie.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you feel like you're
Even
all
if
the way
shit
to the
isn't all that
floor.
bad, like, you know, even if you got like all kinds of support behind your back and everything, like, you know, you don't have to worry about no money, you don't have to worry about none of this. That shit will still feel right down
I
here.
think that's fucking crazy. That like,
Yeah.
they might be doing that shit. Just be like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like the suffering is too much. I'm gonna just
yeah. The body, it's not even the mind, it's the body. The body's just like, yo.
both. Yeah. It's
Oh yeah, I
crazy.
guess you're right with both of them. I think it's kind of crazy though, and apart from that, the fucking. Well, going back to what we were talking about,
Yeah.
you know, apart from the, you know, motherfuckers being drug addicts and shit, you feel me? The fucking cops and shit, bro. Like, we have all these fucking movements and shit, like the Black Lives Matter and shit, and I feel like we're targeting it a certain kind of way that isn't efficient at all, and it hasn't really done anything that really aid anybody, or not. I won't say anybody, but like it doesn't aid like the nation as a whole. You feel me? Because like we're trying to work here together and make something happen. You feel me? But instead, like we're fucking pushing people aside. You know, I think we talked about this in an earlier episode about like doing like segregation again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where like motherfuckers will segregate themselves forcefully from other people because they're like, yo, we don't fucking like y'all. You feel me? Like, and it's like, bro, like we're never gonna get anywhere. And then with like the kind of support systems that we have, where like motherfuckers don't ever want to go to the hospitals because it costs too much, and they will literally they'll literally stop having a house, stop having a car, shit like that. Motherfuckers don't want to call the cops. Because
Yeah, like all the
fear
support
of-
systems that are in place are like not being used because they're not supporting. Like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly. They're
just
not supporting the
there.
way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause an ambulance, bro, an ambulance. I found
Fuck
this shit.
no,
I found
that
this shit out when I was younger. Well, one time my cousin, he called an ambulance because he was fucking something was wrong with him. Something was like going on with him, and you know he thought that he needed one. $10,000.
$10,000?
God,
I
dude.
thought it was like 1,000 something.
I'm kind of glad the ambulance didn't show up when my grandma was choking. That shit might have been.
Bro, I mean, I don't know if that's true or
No,
not.
but it is expensive.
Yeah, but bro, I think it's way fucking expensive
And
for
the thing is, like,
for a fucking ride to the hospital. You feel me?
yeah, and like some insurances will cover it, but like even then, like
You
insurance
still have
is
to pay.
fucking expensive.
Yeah, and sometimes insurances will make you pay. Like,
yeah,
so even
like
still.
copay or some shit.
Yeah.
I saw some lady on
Or
TikTok that got
deductible.
charged like $300 or $500 because she had a miscarriage.
Oh, I
And
saw
the
Oh,
that
doctor
shit.
went
Yeah,
in
yeah,
for
yeah.
like 5
10
seconds,
minutes, yeah.
something
Or
like
not
that.
even, yeah, like 5 minutes, some shit, and then they billed her for the fucking
Yeah.
doctor's time. That's
That's
crazy.
bullshit.
Yeah, no, that is some bullshit, fam.
Fuck no, man.
And apart from that, actually, in the hospitals, like certain nurses, depending on how cool they is, you feel me? Some nurses, when women have babies, they'll come in and be like, yo, take everything.
This shit.
Yeah, they'll be like, take everything, take all the
'Cause they'll
fucking
have shit
Pampers, take
stocked
all the
up.
fucking
Yeah,
wipes,
yeah,
take
yeah.
all that shit, because you're gonna get billed for it anyway. So it doesn't matter as much as you take, because you know I'm gonna be back later and I'm gonna restock that shit. Take that motherfucker too, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, like they're gonna charge you regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna charge you regardless if you take it or not. So don't feel bad about it.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
that's you, bro, you about to have a baby or something, take that shit.
Take that shit.
Shit right now.
that shit.
Yo, tell your baby daddy to take a fucking big old bag. You
like
feel me?
3 bags. And
Yeah, I
it
mean,
just constant trips to the car.
Yeah, concentrate to the car. I mean.
Matter of fact, if you got a window, unscrew that bitch, take that bitch home.
Yeah.
too.
Drop 'em.
Oh yeah, just drop him into the pickup or some
Oh,
shit,
God.
You know what I mean?
or into the bushes. Ain't nobody gonna know.
It's facts. Shit. Next you got here written Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah, actually, you know, Kanye posted a post about how like Skeet Davidson was dead at 28 or something like that after they broke up.
The new
It was like
newspaper
a newspaper, yeah, a
thing.
newspaper article, that he made, and then it had like one of the headlines was
This motherfucker.
Childish.
that Kid Cudi was like supposed to perform funeral, but stopped for fear of getting water bottles thrown at him or something like that.
Nah.
Yeah,
God
but
damn it.
Kim K actually fucking forced him to like
Take it down.
yeah
that shit down.
pleaded this motherfucker just to take it down,
Fuck.
and Kanye being Kanye, he deleted every post he had, and so he has no posts.
He's like, if I can't post it, I can't have none.
I mean, yeah,
I'm deleting them all.
and so I feel like we haven't talked about Kanye a
stays
bit.
on the fucking rocker.
Yeah,
man.
he's
Or
off the
the
bullshit.
rocker.
Yeah,
All-
You gotta
all the
love
bullshit
Kanye, though,
off
bro.
the rocker.
you gotta love Kanye though, man.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't love him, you gotta love him. Like
Yeah.
even just for the music, you feel me? If you're not gonna like the kind of person he is, I tell my lady this all the time because she doesn't really like how he acts, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think the way he's been acting is appropriate. That being said, yo, he got some of the best music there ever was. You feel me? Like,
He does have some really good.
yeah, bro. Like you sit there, and I was like, yo, this is the generational songbird, like right here,
Oh God.
because he was that motherfucker.
Wait, Kanye was in a sorry, Kanye
Nah,
was
go
in
ahead.
a crash, right?
Yeah.
Bless
And he
you.
had amnesia for a minute. Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if like in a couple decades when he like passed, they were like,
He has
damn,
like
he had
CTE,
like
or some
CTE.
shit. Yeah.
Cause him
Yo.
and AB,
Because he's never been the same from that crash. Like he lost memory and he like regained it eventually. But like especially like diehard fans are like, yeah, his music has never been the same. And then like he doesn't act the same at all. And like it's almost like he's a different fucking person.
Yeah,
because I
I agree.
don't find it a coincidence that him and AB are like best buds and like he
Wait,
signed
really?
him
I
to
didn't
his
know that
fucking
shit.
label or some shit like that. Yeah,
It's actually. I didn't know about all that, but they be hanging out like
yeah,
on
they
daily.
be hanging out.
Not on a daily, but like
I don't
pretty
keeping
often.
up with
They
celebrities.
boys for real.
I
They
mean,
boys.
nah, but this doesn't only pertain to Kanye. You feel me? This also pertains to Ski Davidson that we were talking about earlier. This motherfucker branded himself. That motherfucker stupid as hell for 9 months of a relationship, and he wasn't even together for that long before he tied his shit on him.
Yeah, he's tripping hard. That's what I was talking about at work. I was like, y'all seen that they broke up? And they were like, oh, yeah. And I was like, and he had tattoos. Like, sure, it's one thing to like get a tattoo of your lady. That's
But
cool.
brand?
But like, brand too. But also like couple months in, like you're fucking
Oh, yeah.
tripping. Like,
I don't care
Yeah.
if it's years. That shit is a bad idea, bro.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It
That shit is a
it
bad
is.
idea.
It's just a
In
bad
other
idea.
news, I'm going to get Aaliyah all
Yeah, on the forehead.
Do what
Hell yeah.
Post Malone did with the barbed wire, but instead just like Aaliyah. So you have a
Yes.
permanent forever hairline.
I'm gonna get a tramp stamp of
Fuck it, on God.
And-
What's
or
a
on
tramp
my-
for when she pegs me?
nah.
a tramp stamp is a
one
tattoo
back.
right here,
Ah,
like
no way.
literally right above your crack.
Right about right here.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But I think that's some fucking
I'm
bullshit.
gonna just have it like
I think
hers.
I think all motherfuckers in this shit is like this civil war right here. Everybody's tripping, bro.
Yeah,
Like
everybody's
everybody's off the fucking rocker in some kind of way.
Yeah. But then again, that's entertainment, baby. You know?
Yeah, that is
Shit.
that is
That is true.
It
So
is
get the
entertaining.
clicks.
It is entertaining. I ain't gonna. You can't sit here and tell me that you're not entertained. Do you feel me? Are you not
Are you not
entertained?
entertained?
Yeah. Firstly, we got Kid Cudi. You feel me? Kid Cudi recently booed off a stage, and have you seen the motherfucker that threw the water bottle at him?
No.
Like from his point of view, like his homies like recording
Wait,
him.
that had like a
And
POV.
yeah,
shot?
and,
No
and
way.
like, and he fucking football throws at her, like, and he's far as fuck. He's far as fuck, and he throws that shit, and he's like,
Does
and he
he
just
hit
walks
him,
off.
or does
No,
he-
it like
Oh.
zips right past him.
Oh, fuck.
But it was impressive. It was
that
an
would have
impressive
been
throw.
so hilarious if we would have.
No, actually, like towards the beginning when they first started throwing water bottles,
I think I
one
know, like,
hit him
one
on
hit
the
him.
it hit him on the mic and on the face, on the chin,
Ah.
bro. And if he got hit with the cap,
Yeah.
The
That
cap
shit would-
fucking hurts.
no wonder he was
yeah,
pissed.
I would be tight as hell too.
You know
Imagine
he was
you're
pissed.
pulling up to do a show. It's like, okay, cool, shit's flying. Dink.
Nah.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
One more motherfucker
One
throw
more
some
mo-
shit, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Bro,
nah,
I
that
don't-
shit.
bro.
Oh my god.
I guess that kind of puts it
Especially,
into
like,
perspective. You feel me?
Especially in the mouth, that shit.
It's a
'cause it,
certain
like,
kind of like
it like kind of burns, but not really. But it's more like se te hinchan los labios.
Yeah.
And it's like it just makes you like gives you a rage. It's just like
Yeah.
out of nowhere. Because that shit happened to me at work at my warehouse job. We have like straps or some shit, and they have hooks. And I was like, there was just a big random ass pile, and I had to like put them in pairs.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and so like I would have a hook and then a hook behind it.
Yeah.
And I did that shit, and then I was doing the next one, but I guess it wasn't on the thing right. And so, and these hooks are fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I gave it like a tug or some shit, and it went bink right on my fucking mouth. I was so mad, bro. I was like,
yeah, yeah. Me too. In my warehouse job, I was they have hooks that you can have, like these iron hooks that
Mm-hmm.
you get up there, so that way you can reach the fucking boxes in the back. Because sometimes
Oh,
they be a little
yeah, I know
high
what
up, and
you're
you
talking
have to reach them.
The ones that like the handle and shit.
Yeah. And one time I was doing that shit, and I needed to get two.
Didn't some shit
And-
like that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh my
I need to
God.
get two, and that motherfucker, one fell on my arm, and like, they're those corner boxes right into my arm and fucking stabbed my shit, and then right into my face. Like, I was like, bro, I had to stop. My production time went down because of that shit. I was tight as fuck.
That
I was
shit. The same thing happened to me at Walmart. Like I was bringing down this like thing. I don't know why the fuck my dumbass thought it was a good idea. You know those big old things of Fabuloso?
oh,
I was like, let me bring one of them bitches down with the handle.
nah,
And I like
hell.
took it off the shelf and it fell on my fucking face. But not only that, the handle, the hook, got me right fucking
Oh,
here.
is that when that happened?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm good.
Dumbass. Nah,
I looked like a dumbass, but I was like, no one saw? All right, I'm good.
I'm
and then-
straight.
And then all of a sudden, I felt like blood coming down right here, and I was like, "Damn, I'm sweating." That shit must have hit. And then I went like this, and boom, blood everywhere.
Blood like a
Blood.
motherfucker. Yeah,
man, that's
it'd be tough. I guess that kind of puts it into perspective.
Yeah, no.
Everybody that's
I
cloning
guess
him,
Yeah.
don't clown him.
Can't
man.
even blame him
Imagine
for
it.
an Aquafina bottle filled to the brim, and it hits you in
bro,
the chin, like, right
motherfuckers.
here.
And I think those water bottles were provided because it was like Rolling Loud.
Oh yeah,
and I
it was,
think
like,
they're
hot or
provided.
whatever,
Yeah,
some shit.
They're
because
scared
like
of a Travis Scott 2.0.
yeah, so they're provided. Imagine the freebie water bottles getting
chucked at you.
getting
Hell
chucked
nah.
at you of all the performances. You feel
the
me?
freebie.
Oh, and
Wait,
then
so it
and
was
then
just him, or
it was just
like
him.
a rowdy crowd?
No, it was. It wasn't a rowdy crowd because every performance, like prior to that
Was
and
just
after
chilling.
that, was chilling and shit. I guess
What?
Yeah.
someone just started it and
Yeah.
it took off.
Did y'all know? Matter of fact, AB performed that Rolling Loud, and he didn't even get booed off.
What the fuck did he perform? Isn't he a football player?
No,
Yeah.
he makes music.
What?
He's
I didn't
taking the
even know
season
that.
off. He's being a full-time artist now.
That's crazy. He's
That's
gonna
why
come
I
back
put
to
AB.
football and
Yeah,
they gonna
okay,
kick his ass.
What is the strange case of
So,
AB?
I guess we could just start it off from the beginning. Like everybody knows, AB's like he was really good.
All right, well, how about you stop calling him AB for the people that don't
Oh,
know?
Antonio Brown.
there you
He used
go.
to be
Player for the
the Steelers. He used to play for the Steelers, and
Oh.
then he went to a couple different teams after he got CT. But he got like hit really fucking bad in the head, and he was wearing like one of those older helmets. But he got fucking speared in like maybe 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
And when I tell you this man has never been the same again, it's fucking crazy the shit that he's done, bro. Like
word.
like he sounds like an idiot. Like it's almost like a shell of himself. And he has like these little spurts where you're like, okay, he's there.
Uh-huh.
Like he's all there. And then he'll say some dumb shit and you're like,
Never
no,
mind.
he's not. He's not. And then
Fuck.
like he
That's
has all the
crazy.
symptoms of like CTE, like bipolarism, like just saying dumb shit. Like
Damn.
he like went to hotels and threw furniture out like the top shit and hit people. Into
Yo, I
his
would have done that
pool,
shit for
like,
real.
And
No CT.
Just to see it.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean,
it's just kind of weird because like now he's like taking a year off, or maybe he might just fucking retire, and he's like doing music now and shit.
Is it
and
good?
Like, it's actually it's all right.
Word.
on a
It's
scale to
like-
1 to 30, what do you?
On a scale of 1 to 30, it's like a good 5.
Are you
Dang.
serious? That is not good at all.
No,
homie.
I'm just kidding. It's like not bad. I guess kind of imagine like fuck, who's the guy that like. So you remember like the initial feeling for Yeet,
Yeah.
where it was like it's not bad, but it's like not good.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is.
Hmm.
And
so,
then like
so you think he might take off?
no, definitely not. I think the only reason that it's gotten as much traction as it is because one,
He's
it's
Antonio
AB,
Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
right, and he just does a bunch of bullshit,
I mean,
and everybody's like
you-
whatever.
You can't sit here and lie to me. He performed that Rolling Loud.
He did perform Rolling. On the song he performed was not bad.
Word.
It was like going viral because he did like a little dumbass dance. It was like this.
What song is it?
I don't know the song name.
Damn.
Well, I'll look it up though. But it was like
Don't play it over the mic.
I won't play it over the mic because
Okay.
it's probably copyrighted or some
Yeah,
shit.
def.
But like that, and also like Kanye's his boy. You know, like
Yeah.
I guess
so.
Actually, crazy enough, Kanye refused to like perform in Rolling Loud because of like Kid Cudi.
Oh shit.
being
that
there-
was why?
Yeah, that's why. But he performed right after Kid Cudi.
Yeah. Allegedly.
No, he was there.
Allegedly.
Oh, okay. Allegedly, yeah.
That is a dumb dance.
Yeah.
But
That shit did not look
we've
hype at
already
all.
talked
Shit
about
looks
this
stupid.
on the podcast. Was that actually Kanye, bro?
I don't think it was.
Really?
Bro.
Have you seen pictures?
Nah,
That shit
That
looks
does not look
nothing
like
him.
Really?
At all.
Like, I mean, it kind of resembles him, but like, he's visibly like 5 shades darker, and like the face shape isn't right.
His
and
head-
you're like,
his
"Ah."
head
He
looks like
should have kept
bigger.
the mask on, and motherfuckers would have had no
Yeah,
doubt.
If he would have pulled out with the mask, everyone could have been like, "All right, sure, this is Kanye."
That's
but-
Kanye for fur.
No, and he was like covered. Yeah, he was like 2
it
hoodies,
was- yeah.
big ass shades and shit.
I
so,
rolled
like,
it
Yeah.
Damn, hell no.
You know what gave it away? The forehead wrinkles.
He had forehead wrinkles.
He had
Oh,
fucking
shit.
like massive forehead wrinkles and like face wrinkles. Kanye doesn't have that.
Huh.
That's what gave it
That
away.
is
because he
true.
looked older.
Kanye is an older fella. He's like probably pushing his 50s or something.
But his
40s.
his skin is.
He-
Yeah,
he's-
he has really good skin. That's
He's
crazy. Damn.
smooth as a shell,
As
homie.
Remy said, black really don't
they really,
crack.
they really don't.
That's
But
crazy.
like, no, I haven't seen that. Do you mind pulling up a picture or something?
Yeah.
Of, like, please,
Yeah, no,
because
that shit is fucking
I need to know what the fuck happened there. You're looking at me like allegedly. I was like, what the fuck? Do you
Yeah,
mean?
no, because it was a whole meme. Like, I saw a TikTok of somebody like dead in the crowd, like, this ain't Kanye, bro. They were like paid $20 just to see fake Kanye. For,
I mean, $20.
or not $20.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
know
about to
how
be
much
like,
fucking
yo,
Rolling Loud is.
bro, expensive,
I don't.
because there's 3 days.
I don't keep up with these times. I
It's 3 different days, so like it varies from.
Bro. It's close. It's close.
Yo,
Yeah, it kinda
what
looks
the?
It's
like
close. It's really close, but
Send
the
that to
forehead
me.
wrinkles give it away.
Wait, did you see that? Oh, yeah, hard ass wrinkles.
You don't
Okay, I
think
thought
they
you
painted
meant,
his
like,
face or
the-
something?
Like,
I don't know.
okay, it could be
Because it looks like paint, maybe.
it could be like the sweat and also like maybe the angle of the picture.
He
But
is sitting
bro,
the
it
dumbass
just
cheese
doesn't.
though. Like,
It just
Yeah.
you got
doesn't.
that much.
He does, yeah.
You do
Huh?
have the nose and shit too. I mean, I don't know. This does look like
It looks like Kanye, but
it doesn't though.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
doesn't, it
weird
doesn't.
as
Weird.
fuck.
Speaking of like,
He also
crazy
looks
ass
like
shit.
he also looks like he's fatter.
Yeah, he does look a little chunkier there.
My boy was D's.
He
You
was
remember?
teased.
He was
No,
D's.
that's not Kanye. There's no way this is Kanye. There's no way this is Kanye.
Nah, I don't know. Who the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I don't think it
Who
is.
knows?
If,
though?
if you're not looking at the facial
Lord
structure, he
knows.
looks like an MCU villain or something like that.
He look, he does, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I got you. I'll save it though and send them to
Bet,
you.
bet, bet. But
What-
man,
what was you
that
finna
shit's
say?
Crazy. What was I finna fucking say?
Come
Oh,
Kanye's not even that dark, bro.
I'm saying.
I'm-
Yeah,
that's what I'm
like,
telling you. That's why I would think that it
Kanye's
maybe it's
like a-
paint.
like
And then
a
Kanye has
lighter
the-
brownish. Yeah.
But
He's
like,
like a
But
frappe.
no, that motherfucker, it looked like he was faking. He was like, with
Yeah.
the Kiko.
yeah.
You're like,
do.
What was that motherfucker's name?
Kiko.
Kiko.
Oh no, but the little fat kid.
Ñoño.
Ñoño.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah.
Honestly, how crazy is it that Kanye can go and like be fully covered and go perform? Like, it doesn't even have to be him.
Yeah.
You could just lip sync the songs,
Oh,
bro.
God.
Like,
That's
Fuck,
facts.
fuck it.
Well, that's the reason I said that he was D'd. Well, what I mean by
What
D'd
is
is
these? Yeah.
D'd is
it's
like
like he's big.
he's built. You feel me?
He's built, yeah.
You don't remember like that Donda picture where he was staying at the stadium, like,
No.
but you remember that he was staying at the stadium for the Donda too.
Yeah. His like room.
Yeah. And he's like in that fucking like vest, and he's like,
Oh, I do remember that.
yeah, and
picture,
he would just work out in there and shit. Like he would just,
He was
dead.
teased.
yeah, he got D's. I don't know if he's still D's or not, but
That room was weird. I don't know why the fuck they would have a room like that in a stadium. Like, it literally leads to nowhere. Maybe just like a storage room, I guess.
Like conference rooms, buddy.
No, but it wasn't. It wasn't a
no, it
conference
looked,
room.
it was not.
It looked damn near like a
It was
jail
small.
cell.
Yeah, it was really small.
And really small. Yeah.
It was.
Breastfeeding room.
Hey, I mean that's a good point.
It is a
The
it
men's
is a-
shower?
There's a
I
lot
mean-
of different rooms in
And a
places
stadium.
like that. Like you wouldn't believe. Like
That is
expect,
true.
you know.
Yeah, that is some facts. I ain't even gonna hold
They'll
you.
be having like different halls and shit in the same stadium, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like it's crazy.
Well, because you have to think about it. This is like a huge ass fucking spot,
It is
and
a
so like
huge-
you have like the north, the south, and the east, and the
west.
west.
At
the
that point,
west.
you just call them wings. Like, you got the north
Yeah,
wing.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
the
no,
south
exactly.
wing
That's what I'm
and
saying.
And they got hella rooms.
I mean,
and
fucking Allegiant Stadium has a nightclub inside of it.
what the fuck?
Ooh, damn, that's kind of cool.
It is Las Vegas, so
Oh, well, that makes
yeah,
sense.
Makes sense. That checks out.
it's got the GTA nightclubs for real. Just
I
walk
mean,
in.
that's cool.
Fuck it. What should we hit on?
Yo, my boy doing
I might be able to hold
the egg wiggle. You know, like he doing the leg
The,
wiggle.
Yeah, yeah.
The PB dance.
Yeah.
But, okay, you got here written media targets metaverse.
Oh yeah, so it was like a random ad that came on YouTube,
Mhm.
and it was like a news story of like they were saying like, oh, the metaverse is like this new uncharted thing, but like, oh, they started it off with like, oh, this is Adam or whatever. It's like this little kid, he's like 6 years old and he's playing the metaverse, and he's like, but he hears cuss words all the time and this and that, and then they're like interviewing him, and he's like, how many times have you heard the N word? And he's like 3 times.
That's fucking
Yeah, that's
stupid.
fucking
And
hilarious.
he's like, what about other curse words? And he's like, yeah, people cuss a lot. And then like they cut to a clip where like the guy just dead says the N word.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, like in the metaverse.
Yeah, and
that's-
then he's
That's tight.
like the word fuck was emphasized a lot, the N word, and then there was like a couple other more, and like there was a dude making fun of gay people on there. I think there's like, and then they were like,
There's nothing funny about that, but what's funny is that these motherfuckers are like,
Like
Yeah.
dead serious about
Yeah.
it.
yeah, like they're advertising it in a way almost, you know?
and then the mom was like, the mom was low-key based. She was like, well, you know, I know that these words exist, you know, but I can't stop them from playing the game, so I'm just gonna like educate them like at
Slay.
home or whatever,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
which is dope, you know. So, but they're like dead targeting. They were like, oh, you know, you should probably not let your kids play
That's fucking
the
stupid. It's
metaverse
like,
because you hear a lot of
that's
bullshit.
the internet, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
That's
this
And
the
then-
same shit. Like,
that's facts.
motherfuckers gonna be like, no, bro, you can't be in the metaverse, and then give them TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
Well, bro, it doesn't even have to be like the internet. You walk. Have you ever taken a
taking
walk?
a stroll
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, like you ever taken a fucking
Yeah.
walk?
It's
Have you even just gone
humanity
into a
in
fucking?
general.
You ever just walked into a 7-Eleven? Pay for your fucking gas. Like you know.
You seen those
you'd be
TikToks
surprised.
where it's like that one gas station lady is like, you think I'll get bitches with
Oh,
these?
yeah.
And
Oh,
he's like,
yeah.
with the glasses.
He's like,
Yeah.
how much are these? And he's like,
Yeah.
$9.99. He's like, you think I get some bitches with these?
That's ain't that the fucking truth?
Or like the one where she's like, you like these? I don't really like these. I don't give a fuck what you like. How much is it? Like, it's like, bro, you have no. You're in for a
Yeah,
fucking
like-
treat when you think. Okay, so when you're trying to what's the fucking word? Like when you're trying to imitate real life into a simulation, the way people are trying to do, and there's a fascination. I'm fascinated by this shit. You know, I'm trying to get an Oculus, see what the fucking hype is about, and even if it ain't the metaverse, just to play some fucking games on it, because I think that's pretty fucking. I think that's pretty fucking
Not
cool.
only that.
But like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
well, I
ahead.
was just gonna say like you're trying to imitate, you know, real life. You're gonna get real life situations,
Yeah.
and that's the real life right there. You feel me? You're gonna have motherfuckers blatantly saying shit that's not supposed. People say it's not supposed to be said. Come on, bro.
Motherfuckers gonna say.
Yeah,
it anyway.
everybody said, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
What were you saying?
I think another point of emphasis was like, well, they had one of the guys that's like a worker, I guess, for the meta whatever bullshit. I guess you would call him a Facebook worker. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
a meta
But he
worker.
was like, yeah, you know, we try to control the languages that we put on there, this and that, and then they like
Well, of
banned a couple
course.
words on
Yeah.
there.
They have
But
to say
then-
that to like cover
Yeah.
their ass.
Yeah, obviously it's like PR talk,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then
Hell
they
yeah.
had the anchor lady hop on there, and she was like, yeah, I played the metaverse for like 30 minutes, and immediately a male character came up to me and started touching my character. I basically got sexually assaulted.
Oh my
And she
God.
was like, and then they're like, oh yeah, well, you know, sexual assault cases come up on this. And so now they're like trying to say like, they're trying to like relate this to real world shit. Like, oh yeah, you can basically sexually assault people in the metaverse.
I think that's some fucking bullshit.
That's some
Oh.
fucking bullshit.
I mean, bro,
And then
isn't
no,
this an escape from reality?
Get this.
Yeah.
And then they got the metaverse guy back on there, right?
The employee.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry that happened." And then they were like, after that, after our interview with them, they added an update where you can't come like 20 feet in front of a person. You have to request to come close to them. So now, if you want to get close to another character, you have to send them a request to get close to
That
them.
is so fucking
Yo,
stupid.
that metaverse sex go hard. For real.
That e-sex in the metaverse.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit
e-sex
go
in the
crazy.
way.
Like,
On
let
me.
enter your personal bubble.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nah,
Okay.
but bro, I think
Shaking my
I think
head.
it's fucking.
That's so
You know what I was
fucking
thinking about when you said that the metaverse employee went up in there? I thought, well, what I immediately thought was that one shit where it's like, have you seen that one where he's like, "Ooh," he's like,
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
like,
It's
step away from me.
dude, leave her
Oh
alone.
yeah, dude, back off.
He's like, leave the lady alone. He's like, bah! You know,
Yeah,
like he
that's
starts
like-
laughing in homie's face.
Oh
Like,
my God.
I think that's
so
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
stupid,
And I
man.
think since you have like a personalized avatar, that you're gonna see a lot of that. You feel me? A lot of white knights in the fucking in the realm that wouldn't do this kind of shit in person. And the thing is have the cojones to do it in real life, because bro, it does not matter in the metaverse as much as it matters in real life. And if you see somebody getting harassed like that in real life, if you don't have the fucking courage to be able to say some shit in real life, but you can hide behind a persona and then do it. Shit. It's like, bro, just become Batman or some shit. Yeah. Like, just wear a mask all the time and then do it. You know, like,
that's a really good point you just brought up.
Yeah,
I'm saying
so the white knights are like, it's like they see that shit in real life and it's like,
they ain't gonna do nothing.
They turn a blind eye to it. You know.
But they're online. They're like, leave the lady alone.
Yeah, leave her alone.
Buddy,
I will do you like.
And I think it stems from like, because these motherfuckers aren't doing it like, what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Like, it's like fake chivalry. Like they're not doing it out of like because it should be done. They're doing it like in expectance of something. You know?
Yeah.
And so I think that's why like you see the case of them not doing that shit in real life, because they're like, well, this isn't gonna get me anywhere. Like, you know,
well, you don't know that. You
just probably get your beat.
Like,
for real.
Like you have no idea. Like maybe you even catch an ass with him. All right, the lady's there and she's gonna be like, "Oh, thank you for signing up for me." At least you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
but it's because like that's the thing. Like they don't do it for like
the actual,
appreciation or like the act. They do it because they want a reward.
They want a reward. That's what I'm saying.
Like, they want the attention of the other.
But who says you can't get a reward from that? I'm telling you, like you whoop some motherfucker's ass.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm not saying I'm about to do that. Like, yes, I'm gonna stand up for a motherfucker that needs to be stand up for. You feel me? But like, I'm gonna do it like he was saying. Like, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do it. I don't even want to thank you. I don't even want none of that. I just want to tell this motherfucker to fuck off, and that's as simple as that. You feel me? Like, I don't need nothing from nobody. But like, who's saying that like that motherfuckers won't do that? Because like,
let's just gaslight all the white knights. Yeah, and be like, they will fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
trust.
That's how the world will heal, bro. The world will heal that way. On God,
the ozone layer will close back up.
You see on the street, bro. Trust.
On God, yeah. Yo, you see somebody out there, them motherfuckers will fuck you.
New pussy hack just dropped.
On God,
be kind to your local women,
on
bro.
God.
Promise you.
On God, yeah. They will give you something. I promise. It works. 100% hasn't been patched.
Hasn't been patched.
New update, guys. But like, this is facts. I mean, this is facts, and I think it's some fucking stupid ass bullshit to relate real life. Like I said, this is an escape from reality. You feel me? An escape from the real and horrible truths of the world, and to bring that same truth and horrible shit into the metaverse. Come on, man. It's like, how about
the thing is that like that's still gonna happen regardless. But
but like, how about you add that kind of option to people that want that kind of option?
Yeah.
Like imagine how annoying that is. It's like, hey, homie, you want to play? Oh, damn. Let me just add you to my shit. Oh yeah, you too. Add you to my shit. I gotta stop what I'm doing and then add you to my shit. You feel me? Like, I don't want to do that. I just want homies to be able to come up in my shit.
Like, it's a fucking game. Like,
it's a game. That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's not the same. Like, it's
not
completely
reality.
different. Like, it's not reality. Like, getting fucking fondled in the metaverse does not equate to like having that shit done to you in real life. You know, so it's like, That's
and then the lady was like, "So how did you react whenever?" Because they were like interviewing the actual anchor, you know, and then she was like, "How did you react?" And she was like, "I'm not gonna lie, I completely froze up. I couldn't move. I couldn't even take the headset off."
It's a fucking game, lady. Good Lord. Like,
she was like, I straight up got assaulted.
I couldn't, bro. You're fucking hilarious, dog.
Oh my God.
I couldn't even move.
I couldn't even move. I was frozen. I completely froze. I forgot I had the headset on. I wish I thought it was real life.
Yeah. I mean,
the graphics were so good, bro. The 4K.
Oh my gosh.
And then you go in and it's Roblox.
It's damn near Roblox.
Yeah,
like,
man.
the motherfucker you getting assaulted by is Mark Zuckerberg himself, and he looks just like him.
Yeah.
It's because the game was running at 1,152 frames.
Jesus
she couldn't
Christ.
tell the difference for real.
Yo, that's that Ready Player One shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, but
she was player one. Matter of fact.
Oh, hell no. Hell
She
no.
was player one and she was ready.
player one. Yeah.
No, she was player two. She wasn't ready.
Damn. That's
She didn't want that.
Or assing for real.
I just think that's fucking stupid.
It's just so dumb. Like the way she said it, she made herself sound like the victim so hard.
And that's just like media needing a fucking headline. You know, like
you can tell. You can see that shit. Like,
They be
obviously, you're
down
not
with
about
it,
to let
though.
yourself like like someone you're not about to let someone have their way with you in real life. Why would you in a fucking internet space?
Yeah.
You feel me? Unless you really are that kind of person, but
it's a billion times easier to do it in an internet space, like not to like remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like if someone were to like, if that shit were to happen to someone in real life, like I'd be like, damn, like I'm sorry for you. Like I know that must have been tough.
Yeah, exactly.
In a fucking game, I'll be like, yeah, turn the fucking screen off,
Yeah.
bozo. Like,
Or just leave the
or
fucking
walk
lobby.
away,
Like,
or
you
leave
get a
the lobby.
cyberbully, turn off the fucking screen. Like I understand like harassment and shit is a thing, and sure it can like become a greater thing, like to where it leaves the internet. But like if it's dead, like one-on-one getting bullied, like just turn off the screen.
It can be stopped
just
a
block
whole
them.
lot.
Like,
It
there's a bunch of tools at your fucking disposal for you to just be like, there was nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Like,
I wish you would have said this shit to like Call of Duty motherfuckers a long time ago before they got doxxed.
yeah.
Hey yo, this you? Hey yo, chill.
I just pulled your IP address,
yeah.
801 Necra Royal Lane. That's not my house. That's my grandma's house.
It's like
Some of you
you're living at your
motherfuckers-
grandma's house. Yeah.
Some of you motherfuckers have never played GTA, and it shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get bullied on that fucking. You can get
You get
bullied on
bullied.
that
Yeah.
fucking
You get
game,
bullied for real.
and you just gotta leave, bro.
But in that
Sometimes you
same
gotta
train,
leave.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
just leave. Like,
The sooner you do it, the better.
Or turn
See,
on
my-
passive mode for it.
Oh yeah.
exactly. Like there's hella tools at your disposal. People that make this game got bitch motherfuckers like you in mind. And
Yeah.
they'll put in things for you. You just
Yeah.
gotta know. Like,
Yeah.
They really added passive mode to the metaverse, bro. That's great.
That's some fucking bullshit. I think it's fucking
I think-
hilarious.
matter of fact, I think I'm gonna get a headset again. Fuck
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
I
I'm
wanna
gonna
get one
buy my
too.
shit back from my brother.
Bro, I'm telling you, I want one too, just so I can like fuck around on it,
Yeah,
bro.
'cause
Like
that
I
shit's
just want a
fun.
P5.
that shit is fun. That shit fun as fuck.
And the thing about me is that like I'm like I don't like meeting new people, or like it's weird, like it's a strange sensation. So like I don't just be like talking to everybody I
Yeah.
meet online or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like I'll be playing an Oculus game and I'll just like have my shit muted. And the thing is, you can have it muted in the game and then you can have it muted in the headset. I do both.
Yeah.
And so it's like unless I really want to talk to this person, I'm like beep, and then I go into my settings and then I'm like,
unmute,
oh, what's up, yo, like but
Yeah.
because like that's I don't know, man.
I want
Like,
to do that like with blackjack, like sit down and play some poker
like
or something.
Stars.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's-
fun as hell.
yeah,
And you
hell
can
yeah.
like chill there, and you can like meet cool people and shit.
That reminds me of that one
it's fun
where
as hell.
like he takes the vaporwave and they start
Oh,
throwing
yeah,
it.
yeah,
He's
man,
like-
that's fun as
He
hell.
grabs it and chucks it.
Yeah, and he starts throwing fucking hands.
Fuck
I
it.
th- I
I'm
think
gonna
it's-
do that shit. And
Bro,
I'm gonna-
I really want to get it. Yeah.
and then cause you know I've been streaming. I think that would also be fucking sick as hell. Like
Oh,
streaming in
fuck
VR
yeah.
and shit. you
Hell
know?
yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah. Play.
Because when I had the Quest, one thing you could do was that you could like stream your gameplay onto like a device so that like someone in the room can watch you. You know, so
Oh,
like I would have
word.
Allie playing the game and I would stream her video to my phone so I could see what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
You know, and
that's
I'd
kind
be
of
like,
cool.
ah, bozo, look to your right, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool
And
as
so
fuck.
like I wonder if I could do that shit for like Twitch or something. That would be
Uh,
Be
sick.
able to.
I remember Brian's nephew. Brian has a nephew named Angel. Bro, he got an Oculus for Christmas, right?
Uh-huh.
And like there's this game that he was playing where he was like he was like pulling out a revolver from right here and shit. Like
It's the oh fuck, I don't remember what it's called, but that's literally the entire game. You just gotta like beat people to the draw.
no. Like there was that one, but there's this another one like where you can like pick your weapon and shit. And he has like a sword and then
There's
a
hella
revolver.
fucking ones like
Yeah,
that.
bro, that shit cool as fuck. I'm like, yo, and
I
then you get to
know.
aim motherfuckers down. I was like,
And
There's
then- yeah.
There's a Star Wars game that's like that too.
Oh,
they have
yeah.
a Star Wars game on there.
there's hella
Yeah,
cool
the only
games.
thing about it is that like, or at least for me, and then, like why I've like gotten it and gotten rid of it and gotten it and gotten rid of it again is that like the barrier to entry is like pretty high. Like if you want to have any fun on there, you gotta have bread to like buy the games because all the worthwhile games cost money.
Oh,
And,
okay,
like all the okay games are free and they're like boring, you know. And even then, like because it's not like fully fleshed out, there's not a lot of games, and some of the games are like short, like very bittersweet, and so it's like it's hit or miss. So like that's why I keep like selling it back to my brother, and I'm like I'm gonna just give it time, and then I'm gonna come back when there's hella games or some shit, you know, or whenever it piques my interest.
Whenever
again.
it piques your interest again, be like, hey, I'll give you
Yeah.
100 bones for that amount.
Oh God.
But yeah, hell yeah, that's cool, man.
Yes, sir.
I
but
think this is
shit,
probably a good spot, yeah,
Mhm.
to wrap this motherfucker up. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
It's
So
been a good
shit,
talk,
thank you all for tuning in once again.
as
To
always.
just get us in a wrap. You know, we love to have you. Put us on to everybody you know. Your
Mhm.
mom, your granny, your dad, your uncle,
Your toxic,
sister.
your toxic individual or your healthy individual.
Mm-hmm.
Put us
The
on.
toxic ex, hit her up. Just be like, hey, man.
You seen that new?
You seen that news guys right?
Yeah, I mean, and
Matter of fact,
just
I've
link
been
it to
doing
him.
that shit with scammers. I'm doing that shit with scammers now. Anybody that texts my phone and it's like a scam, I'm like, damn, check out the new podcast.
On me, on God, just so we can get free clicks from
Oh
him.
God, I'm
Mom,
gonna do
like-
that shit everywhere because I stay getting that shit on like social media apps too.
Oh yeah,
They're
hell yeah.
like, but luckily for like the apps, they'll have like a feature where it's like,
Oh yeah, like
oh, we know you don't know this motherfucker, and it's probably a scam, so it's
Yeah.
like hidden away.
yeah.
But I'm gonna do that shit too, cause you know how they'll do like hella group chats. I'm gonna do that shit. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
like the bot group
no
chats.
way. Yeah, that's actually a
I'm
good
gonna just
idea.
be like, damn, that's crazy. Hey, y'all go check out the podcast.
I mean, straight up, that's fucking sick,
God.
bro. Put us on. You feel
Oh
me?
God, put us on to everybody you know.
And you know, this has been a really interesting talk. You know, it's been a good episode. You feel
Yes,
me?
sir. Leave us a comment of anything you would like us to bring up in the podcast.
yeah,
you know?
hell yeah.
How was your week and all that shit?
Hell yeah.
We want to hear from you.
If you learned anything, or if you think that you're gonna take something from today's episode and you're gonna apply it to your life today, let us know, man. And let us know how it goes too. You feel me?
Hell
Where
yeah.
you know we want to see good advancements in your life. All right. Well, you know, it'd be kind of cool to do like a video call, almost like, or not a video call, but like a call, like, all right, our next viewer is, or like, you know,
Oh, like
yeah.
calling people.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
but and be like, yo, like, hey guys, this one pertains to Gustavo. Hey man, I know that you went through this, so bro, I'm going through the same shit. What's up, bro? Can you help me out? Any pointers, you know, or like, oh, this is for everybody, bro. Like, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
Because that'd be cool.
That would be sick.
That would be cool as fuck.
Shit, let us know if you would like to see
Yeah.
that. Fucking
I
either
mean-
call in or like find a way for y'all to like leave voice memos or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we can
yeah.
listen to them.
That'd
That
be
would be sick.
That'd be cool as fuck. Hell yeah. But all right, cool, man.
Yes,
Shit.
sir.
Yeah, just let us know if you want to see some shit like that. As always, much love out here. You feel me? Take care of yourself. You feel me?
Take care of your health and your will.
Take care of your health and your wealth. Lots and lots and lots. You feel me? We want to see you next episode. We want you for this episode, the last one, every fucking episode. You feel me?
Mhm.
So thank you very much for your time. We appreciate y'all. This officially Skeletons wraps this whole up. Y'all take care of yourselves. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.